Hey guys, good morning. JT here with Goto Mortgage Solutions, and here are my takeaways from today's UWM Sales Huddle. And good morning, by the way. Happy Wednesday. Let's get right to it. Today, yet again, over 300 attendees, given that it was snowing in Michigan. Here's what I would suggest to you guys. Take a look at who of your referral partners gave you the most amount of leads, number one. Number two, that then transitioned to the most amount of pre-approved borrowers. And then number three, that then transitioned to the most amount of closings. Identify who that referral partner was, and let's come up with a strategy to take them up to Michigan within the next couple of weeks. So keep that in mind. Number two, UWM is now offering one-time close. So basically what that is, it's a one-time construction loan that UWM is now doing. Now understand that this is very new at UWM, so it's very important that you reach out to your AE and get a feel for how they work with these loans. Also, reach out to your account executive to identify when the next webinar about this particular program is on the schedule. Number three, lock policy. UWM has now updated their lock policy, especially with FHA loans. I'll give you an example of what this means. Let's just say that you locked in a loan today and that loan's an FHA loan. And then the borrower a week from now decides that, hey, I came up with a little bit more money. I want to go with the conventional loan. Well, guess what? You can take that FHA locked loan and then transfer it over to a conventional. Guys, that is huge. Not a whole lot of banks are willing to do that. The fact that UWM is willing to do that is huge. So keep that in mind. Number four, success track. I talked about it at the very beginning. Come up with a list of your agents that have given you, or referral partners that have given you the most amount of business, and let's come up with a strategy to take them over to success track. Also, let's just say you're afraid of planes. Well, guess what? Luckily for you, there is an online course through Success Track that you could actually take, so you don't necessarily have to go to UWM Michigan and take 1 day to traveling, actually two full days of traveling to attend 2 days of training. So keep that in mind. Number five, stay in front of your client. The one that stays in front of his clients the most will win. And here's how you can do that. Constantly text them, constantly email them, constantly provide them value. Dub video, Bonzo video. Understand that it's all about timing, because a prospective client or real estate agent tells you no today, all that no means is that they are simply not ready to do business with you today. That means that you've got to continue to call, because down the line, they will be ready to do business with you. Again, the one that remains consistent, persistent, will win. Number six, Matt talked about Hall of Fame. I unfortunately didn't go to Hall of Fame because I had a speaking engagement. However, Matt did mention that the word on the street, or at least the word on the event, was that business was picking up. And guys, I've told you this before and I'll tell you again. Business has officially picked up. But it means nothing if you're doing nothing about it. It means nothing if you're not building your pre-approval inventory. It means nothing if you're not doing something with your pre-approved inventory. Understand, you've got to plow and then work. Plow, work, plow, reap, plow, reap. That's just simply the way it works. You've got to put in the work. Guys, February is upon us and it's the best month of the year. Not because there's 28 days in the month, but because it's the best month in the year. That's because it's someone's birthday. I won't say who, but it is the best month in the year. And then on top of that, there's 20 business days for the month of February. Let's make sure that we use them effectively. Number eight, no client left behind. This was actually one of my unique value propositions when I was originating at a very high volume. And here's what I mean by that. Hashtag no client left behind. Now, let's say you meet someone today. You run their credit. They have a 500 FICO score. What are you gonna do? Again, our mission is that everyone deserves to own a home. So if you just forget about them and do nothing with them, then shame on you. That's not the go-to way. The go-to way is, okay, sit down with the borrower, review their credit, show them why. Again, show them the way. Show them why they have a 500 FICO score. Like, look, be specific. You have a 500 FICO score because you made X amount of late payments. You have too much revolving debt, or you have a BK, or you have a foreclosure. Explain it to your borrowers, show them, no client left behind. And then based on the credit report and based on the outcome or everything you've shown them, come up with the game plan. Check up with them 3 months, 6 months down the line. Put it on the calendar. Hold them accountable. People like to be held accountable. Hold them accountable, guys. And remember, no client left behind. That is the go-to way. Number 9, busy versus productive. And I always talk about this. Busy does not get you paid. See, in order for you to get paid, you've got to do an activity that starts with the P, like productivity. You see, busy starts with the B, okay? B is not P. Therefore, busy or B does not get you paid. I'll give you an example. Let's just say you come into the office and first thing you do is you open up your email. I guarantee you opening up your email, the first thing, the moment you walk into the office, you will get busy. And I also guarantee you another thing, you're not gonna accomplish anything. Let me give you an example of being productive. Coming into the office, coming up with a list of items that you need to do. Come in, do nothing, pull out your notepad, come up with a list of what needs to be done. 5, 7, 10 different items. Focus on that. And then analyze what's more important. What needs me right now? What needs me today? That you scratching items off of that list is being productive. You, on the other hand, coming into the office, opening up your laptop, responding to emails is not being productive. That is busy. Be productive, productive pace. And number 10, master mundane. Here's what I mean by that. Picking up the 4155 or picking up the guideline handbook is mundane, but it is necessary. I'll give you an example. Waking up to go to the gym and be on the treadmill for 30 minutes is mundane. There's nothing sexy about that. I don't like that. I don't know of anybody that likes it. Make it fun. Read a book. Watch a Netflix show. You've got to do it. Now, we went to a seminar last year. It was Fuse. At Fuse, somebody came up on stage and they said, how dedicated to your craft are you? How much time do you spend learning about your craft? How much time do you spend learning new guidelines? How much time do you spend looking into new products? You gotta do it. Master the mundane. Number 11, the power of more. When Matt mentioned that, it brought me back to what Ed Milet said. Ed Milet once said that whenever he goes to the gym, he feels so good, especially because him going into the workout, he thinks, he believes, hey, I'm gonna do 15, but I believe that I'm gonna be pushing for at least one more. So I will always do one more. So you believe that. Okay, the plan is that you do 15, but you believe you're gonna do an additional one. You're already believing, so it's already fixed in your mind. So the power of doing one more rep. Mind you, you've already done 15, but after the 15th, you do another rep, okay, you believe you did it, your mind called it, okay, your mind tells your muscles what to do, and the power of that one more rep. Think about what that's doing for you. You're starting your day off by doing one more, and the power of doing one more will then translate to the rest of your day. One more phone call. I already made my 50 minimum phone calls. Let me do one more. You do that one more, and guess what? That agent wants to work with you. That agent wants you to host an open house. The power of one more. And number 12, guys, control. There is no better feeling than having control of anything and everything. There's no worse control of losing control. Like, for example, when you lose control of your finances, or for example, when you lose control of your vehicle when you're driving, there's no worse feeling than losing control. So control the controllable. Control your ability to communicate with the client throughout the entire process. Control your mindset. Control your calendar. Control your schedule. Control you being productive as opposed to busy. Be in control. Stay in control. It's okay. And guys, last but not least, this is your year. This is the year where you notice a lot of people leaving the business. You notice a lot of people being negative about the business. This is the year where you are in control and you take control of your mindset and you are fixing your mind that you are going to succeed, that you are going to make it happen, that you are going to go out there and fulfill the go-to mission, which is everyone deserves to own a home. And we're gonna do that by a combination of a couple of things: empowering the consumer, educating them, bringing them awareness of the different products there is out there. Remember, our vision is that we lead the real estate and mortgage industry for generations to come, but it starts with you. I myself can carry on that mission, but the mission will be greater when there's more of us carrying out that mission, when there's more of us educated, bringing awareness, bringing opportunities to different communities so that people can then own a home. Look, owning homes is truly a path to building wealth through home ownership with the right loan, and that's exactly what we do here, guys. So family, I hope that you found these JT's takeaways of value. At least that is my hope, that you find one or two items and that it makes an impact in your day and the weeks to come. So if you found them of value, guys, I look forward to seeing your reply with your takeaways of JT's takeaways. Thank you for watching, and let's dominate, family.